All right, hi everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Banner Press Coaches Show. I'm Chris Wimmer from the Banner Press, here with Coach West, the Brenham Cubs, as we are every week. Thanks again for joining us, Coach. Appreciate it. The first thing I have to mention this week is that we finally might, possibly, maybe have fall weather coming to Texas. It feels like we're getting there. The last 2 days have been glorious.
Yes.
And growing up in the Midwest, like most Midwesterners, fall is my favorite time of year, and it always feels like football is a little more fun when there's a chill in the air. There's something about it. Do you feel that way too? All right, let's make sure. I think you don't want to be downright freezing cold, but just that perfect chilly weather.
We get fall for about 1 week here.
Is this the week then? Is it going to be the
this may be
hopefully.
Yeah, no, maybe 2 weeks.
Maybe we can extend it. I would love if we could just extend it to maybe Thanksgiving, get a little more of a taste. Well, maybe not. We'll see. We'll find out. Either way, it's fall. We're getting into the heart of the district season. And as you've said previously, it is a gauntlet. And as we're finding out, it is definitely going to be a gauntlet. Tomball Memorial last week was a crazy game. I'm sure for the fans who were there, it was really exciting. I'm sure for you and Tomball Memorial's coach, you guys probably would have liked it to be a little bit less exciting than the shootout. That was the biggest shootout it seems like there's been in the last 20 years, most combined points. It was crazy. So this week, in the wake of that, what have you been emphasizing to the guys that you want to make sure doesn't happen when you go up against another high-powered offense in Tomball?
Well, I think there's several things that you could say that happened in that game. If you look at it through through almost halftime, the score was 20-6.
Yeah.
So it looked like it was going to be a typical football game. They have the potential to score a lot in a hurry. And they scored from, I think, at the 5-minute mark in the first half, it was 20-6. They cut the lead, and then we scored again, and then they scored again, and we went into halftime 28-20, which is a high-scoring game, but not crazy.
Right.
Then some unfortunate things happened. We had an injury that happened in the first half. It was a very hot night, and we had a dehydration kind of problem that happened to us again, and so we had to make some adjustments. And what happens when you start putting players in positions that they're not accustomed to, and you're playing a team of that caliber, you can make mistakes. If you look at what took place, there were no drives in the second half on their part.
Just like
it was one play, and it was because we were, hindsight being what it was, we would have been better off with not making the decisions we made, but we moved a guy to one position, which moved another guy to another position. When those things happened to us, it was disaster, and those guys could make you pay. They had very skilled players. Fortunate on our end, our offense kept playing and kept keeping us in the ball game, and it really became a basketball game. And my honest thought on the field was, we need the ball last, and we need to get it in the end zone, and that be the game. And that's basically what took place. And the reason for the onside kick at the end was I didn't want to give them the football.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so, yes, we would like to change that. Unfortunately, the team that we're playing, Tomball, has as good of offense, if not better.
Yeah, I was going to say, could arguably say better. Certainly, probably more weapons.
Yes. I just looked at their stats when they played Magnolia. And they had 795 yards offense in one game. Against Magnolia, which has lost one game in the season. It is crazy football right now. This district is loaded. I will say this. There are 5 teams that are really good in this district. Somebody's not going to get it.
Someone's going to get left out.
And you've got undefeated Huntsville. You've got undefeated Magnolia West, which probably won't stay undefeated. You have Magnolia that has a loss. You have Tomball that has a loss. You have Brenham that has a loss. And realistically, there will be a good football team, because I think we have a good offensive football team. There's going to be a good football team that won't get in the playoffs.
Yeah, exactly. I was looking at the exact same thing this morning with the standings. You've got the 2 undefeated teams at the top, and then you've got 3 one-loss teams right below there, and there's just going to be attrition as you go through the season. It's going to be a battle to figure out who's going to make it.
And there could easily be a 5-way scenario at the end of this thing. You just don't know. The thing you got to do is you got to take care of the next one. We have not played well on the road. We are going to Tomball, which has a really good football team, and if you look at it from an objective look, you would say this is going to be tough on the Cubs.
So the one specific thing I think I want to bring up as we try to, always try to keep these fairly short for the viewers, is that people who watched the game last year saw kind of a ground war, a lot of rushing, 1,000 yards rushing. This year, it could be a little bit different with the development of Kendarian as a passer. And the biggest thing is Tomball's now use of 2 quarterbacks.
Yeah, and you know, they have one sophomore quarterback that throws it very well, and then the quarterback they've had for the last 2 years.
Yep, Taylor.
Will play either wide receiver, running back, or quarterback.
Yeah.
The thing you know, wherever he is, he's going to get the ball.
Yeah.
We were looking yesterday. He's also their punter, and he's faked like 6 punts this year.
Oh, really? I didn't see that.
He's amazing. In their game against against Magnolia, he had 275 yards rushing. And their other running back had 200 yards rushing.
It's crazy. He's like their 4th leading receiver, their 2nd leading rusher, and kind of almost neck and neck with the sophomore quarterback for passing. He's just all over the place.
You
obviously
can't make this stuff up. It's great.
And they split him out of wide receiver. They can obviously utilize the double pass, which I've seen.
And they do. They have.
I mean, they know what they're doing. They know what's going on. So that's going to be one of the biggest things to look at. Obviously, in my written preview, I'll break down a little bit more because there are weapons everywhere. I don't want to go through every single one of them on Tomball's team, but I guess the last thing to bring up is that their defense is also kind of a turnover machine. They've got 11 interceptions through 6 games. They're creating fumbles. So they obviously are doing something right on that defense.
They're taking chances on defense. They run a bunch of different coverages. They blitz a lot. They give up big plays. They make big plays.
Right.
They're very good. We just need to win by 1 point.
Yeah, that's it.
Just win by 1 point. And it may be a midnight before this thing's over, but we need to win by 1 point.
Please don't. It's going to be a long night for us sports writers. So perfect. Yeah, there's going to be a great game. Certainly could be action-packed again. That'll wrap it up for us. We'll keep it short and sweet this time around. Thank you very much, Coach. Appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching continuously. We appreciate all the support. We'll see everyone next week.
All right.